right. So we're going to get started with, the beginning,
Yeah.
obviously. So you were already, like running your business and, um, but what did you have in mind? Like, before you've taken this
Mhm.
program, define and refine your profitable niche,
Yeah.
there are a lot of people who are interested in the topic, but
Mhm.
what's been really fascinating. So I've been kind of, looking into this deeper and deeper. There's a group of people within that group,
Mhm.
of people who are interested in the topic itself or the concept of it all, right?
Right.
But there's a subgroup of people who wouldn't really take action on it,
Yeah.
and then there's another group of people who would take action on it by just putting up their hands to say, yes, this is what I really need right now in my business.
Right. Right. Yeah. So I think what brought me to this point and to, coming to the program was that I had been in school and went back to school to close that knowledge skill gap for what I wanted to do. And at the beginning of this year, I had decided to really launch, and you can't just do theory all the time, right? You have to
Right,
actually
right.
practice and you have to get started. So I was getting started and having some clients under my belt, but realizing that I didn't have as much focus. I wasn't as refined as I needed to be. And
Mhm.
so I was feeling stuck, right? Like I had this great idea and it wasn't fully formed yet.
Right. Yeah.
And not to say that it ever will be fully formed, because it should be continuously evolving, but
Yep. Yep.
it was still a little bit too loose,
Hmm.
right? So I was dabbling here and dabbling there, and I had this general understanding. And I realized, going through your workshop, the first one,
Right.
the doubling down,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
and doing that workshop in the 5 days after that really helped me refocus, because I think school is totally different than going through a program like yours,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Where
Different curriculum, different classes. Right. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a different, you're getting a broad set of tools, right? When
Hmm.
you're in school versus here, it's like it's super specific and focused with
Right.
the program that you were offering. And so I was like, oh, this is exactly what I needed, right? I needed to
Right.
be reined in. I needed to get a little bit more focused, because when you're so involved in the day-to-day of your business, it's
Yeah.
hard to be pulled out and to start to see it for what it really is. And
Right.
getting that reminder to not only go deep internally, but to step back and start looking 30,000 feet at what you have going on, micro and macro views of
Yeah.
yourself, of your business. Who do you want to help? Are you actually helping them? Are you actually in alignment with your values and your actions?
Yeah.
And I needed to, it's kind of like shifting it, right? Getting it
Yeah.
pixel perfect, so to speak. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
to making sure everything is starting to become aligned. And so that was really what brought me into it. I needed to get into further alignment, and I was worried about niching, right? The
Right.
idea of niching, that, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to help as many people as I want, or I'm going to be limited in what I can do. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's not the truth. That's not actually the case, right? Like,
But a lot of us feel that way. It is a scary thought to sort of, like make a decision, because
right,
that's a big part, right? Make a decision to say, this is what I do,
mhm,
and this is what I'm specialized in.
right,
It takes, some guts to say that for us business owners. It's kind of funny when it comes to like medical practice,
mhm,
other than general, practice,
yeah,
you kind of have to specialize too, though, but for that, I think people have, in a sense, the easier way of getting into it, where they wanted to focus on, whether you wanted to be a heart surgeon, or, you wanted to do like a microsurgery for, athletes, or they don't seem to have that much of a problem.
right,
But when it comes to running a business, us business owners, like we are paralyzed by that thought that, oh my God, no, I can't say that.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
so weird.